idea ever invented.
This place is an intellectual wasteland.
You got kids like me who haven't hit their growth spurt yet. Mixed in with gorillas who have to shave twice a day.
Talk to anyone, don't look at anyone, don't sit down.
So not happening.
Ah, who am I kidding? He'll be dead or homeschooled by the end of the year anyway.
It's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I know my kids love it, but it's not just them. I love it too.
Today we are joined by the author, the actual author, Jeff Kinney, who's in town to give back to more libraries following the tornadoes. Welcome.
Hi, how are you doing?
Thank you so much for coming here.
Likewise.
Big fan of the books. Big fan. And I know you are too. And when this started, you were, this is so cool you're doing drawing together, this whole thing for the libraries, because you were a cartoonist first, right?
That's right. I was a newspaper cartoonist for my college paper in Maryland. And then afterwards, I thought I was going to hit the big time as a real cartoonist in newspapers everywhere. But I got 3 years of rejection letters. And then I realized I couldn't draw very well. I drew like a kid. So I came up with this idea for Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And I worked on it for 8 years, where I was drawing as a 7th grader so that nobody could say that I couldn't draw well enough.
Brilliant.
I think it worked out for you, I would say.
It's going well.
Now, Kendall hasn't read the books.
I haven't read the book.
So explain Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
For people who don't know.
Okay. It's easy reading. There's lots of pictures and text and pictures and text and pictures. The book is peppered with kind of cartoon drawings. It's about Greg Heffley, who's a weakling middle school student. He's not a heroic character like Harry Potter. You know, he doesn't always do the right thing. He's kind of complicated. So.
And wimpy?
He's a little bit wimpy, yeah.
But his brother's awesome. Right. Roderick, and all the characters are so great. And I love how they've transferred it from the book into the movie. I think they were very respectful to your books. And do you feel that way when they started making the movies?
Yeah, I was really involved as an author. I got to be on the set for about half of each shoot and got to really know the actors. So I had a really nice experience making those movies.
Excellent.
Now tell us what you're doing to benefit the people up in Moore.
Well, in May I missed my flight going overseas, and I actually saw the events unfold on television on CNN, and my heart really went out to the people here who were suffering during that disaster. And so a few months later, I thought, you know, it'd be really great to do something to benefit the people who lost their libraries, for example. So I called up a few cartoonists who are like the best-selling cartoonists in the world, and they all said yes that day. You know, so we've got the guy who does Captain Underpants, Dave Pilkey.
Oh my gosh.
The guy who does Big Nate, who's Lincoln Purse, and then a guy who does Pearls Before Swine, which is one of the biggest syndicated cartoons in the world. Stephan Pastis is coming as well.
This is like the New York Times bestseller list. This is amazing that you're doing this. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, well, we're excited. I'm excited that we could. I've never done anything like this and tried to pool talent and bring people together. So we literally are drawn together.
So what exactly are you going to do for this whole benefit?
We're going to speak. All four of us are going to speak about how we became cartoonists and hopefully inspire kids and maybe some adults in the audience to chase after their dreams.
Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful. I love it. And
great thing.
I have to say, I have to be honest about something. My kids love these books so much. You changed my kid's life.
Wow.
Because of your creation. I mean, he was like, I don't know what I want to read. I don't know what I want to read. Because of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, you made him love books.
That's great.
Like, you changed his life forever.
So cool.
I love that. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much. You know, that's very exciting for me, and I didn't do it on purpose. I actually wrote this book for grown-ups.
Did you really?
Yeah. I thought I was writing for adults who had forgotten what it was like to be kids. And so I was really surprised when my publisher said, you've actually written a children's series, you know, you just didn't do it on purpose. So I'm very happy to hear that kids are reading because of these books, but I didn't do it on purpose.
Everybody should take some of your youthful spirit and keep it with them, as old as they get.
I think so, yeah.
And you have a new book, right? Hard Luck's coming out soon, isn't it?
Yeah, I have a new book coming out on November 5th, actually. Yeah, it's lime green. It's really bright. I'm excited about that.
So you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's Hard Luck about, real quick, so I know?
It's about Greg finding a magic 8-ball and having it dictate the decisions in his life.
Excellent. Thank you. It's such a pleasure meeting you. We have 2 tickets to give away to tonight's event, Drawn Together, Cartoonists Benefit Moore, Oklahoma School Libraries.
Now, again, it's tonight at 7 p.m. at the Cox Business Center. Make sure you check it out.
Yeah, you enter the keyword drawn. That's drawn. D-R-A-W-N to 45548. That's 45548.
The 23rd entry will win, and here are the ground rules again. You should have it memorized by now. If you are a Cox Media Group employee or relative, can't win if you have won a prize from us in the last 30 days, and you must be 18 or older.
And you can't be Jeff Kinney. You
No,
can't.
you cannot.
Thank you for being here.